All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. And welcome to today's coverage of NASCAR 25 on the channel. It is the final race of the round of 12 for the playoffs. And in this round of 12 finale, we are at the Charlotte Roval. We are already in the next round of the playoffs. We did win at the Kansas Speedway in the last race. Must needed win because I didn't know how this Roval race was going to go. I think we're going to struggle more in this race than I did in the Xfinity event. There's just more competitive cars in the Cup Series, and it does seem like I've been a little bit quicker in Xfinity on the road courses than in the Cup side. We do have one top 10 finish this year on a road course. That was at Chicago in the street race. In the last road course race at Watkins Glen, we finished in 12th. Pretty much ran 12th or 13th the whole race. Qualified 22nd, so starting back half of the field, we'll try to chip our way forward. It is one of the longer races of the season by way of road course standards, 109 laps. Most laps of any road course race. We'll see what we can do. The lap times were much quicker in Cup Series than Xfinity. I was running like 2 seconds a lap faster. The leaders themselves are running about 2 to 3 seconds faster a lap. Shane Van Gisbergen is on the pole. He was eliminated in the round of 16 of the playoffs. So it's not like he is going to necessarily be able to advance his way into the round of 8 by any means. We're just looking for more playoff points if we can get it. I highly doubt we're going to be able to get it. So let's just have some leisure fun this afternoon. I'm going to try not to be too stressed out, knowing that there's really nothing on the line here for us. Green flag is in the air. We are underway. 25 laps in this first stage as we kick things off.
Left side. Left side.
I'll take a look at the chat when I get a sec. Oh, man. Curbs always catch me by surprise with how loose they make the race car. I feel like when I was going around here and qualifying, I didn't practice, but the qualifying laps I ran, the car was way more slippery around curbs.
Left side. 3 wide.
Than what it had in the Xfinity event. Richard Brad Keselowski.
Clear left.
Right where I started. Wasn't as bad of a logjam in turn 7 as what I had in the Xfinity race. Marcus Villarreal, Christopher Kennedy, SVG fan, Bam Hall. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Right
Into the
side.
chicane.
Clear right.
Battling with Brad Keselowski. I could have been more aggressive to take that position from him.
Left side. Clear left.
I'll take it in the front stretch chicane instead, but then Carson Hocevar had a checkup right in front of us.
Right side. Clear right. Left side.
The shifting is so much different in these Cup cars. Like that 5th gear, it's really hard to try to find what the quickest gear in each corner is to run. Michael Turner, thanks for tuning in. Rounds out.
Side.
Yes, indeed.
Left side. Clear left.
My man Aaron Rodgers trying to get the Steelers in the Super Bowl. In the playoffs, not the Super Bowl. I doubt he's going to go that far, but he could at least get him a playoff spot. Packers didn't do him any favors last night, losing to the Ravens. They could not stop Derrick Henry. He was a man on a mission. I can't believe how suffocating they were into our run game, forcing Malik Willis to have to do what he needed to do. Malik Willis had a good game. The defense did not. That defense is not the same without Micah Parsons. Crazy what one man can do. And they were doing fine against the pass on Tyler Huntley. It was literally just the Derrick Henry show. That offensive line just pushing Green Bay around. To turn the car, it's a lot easier without slipping the tires in third gear. But I need to downshift a second off the exit of the corner to just try to get that drive off. Because third gear is a little bit too low.
Left side. Clear left.
Lost a lot of time there. I was closing in on Bubba
Clear left.
pretty quickly. So I floated to the outside so I wasn't going to make contact. Just way faster than them in that area of the track. So we are not going to have to pit in the first two stages. Relaxed yellows are on. Yeah, I didn't want to make the mistake of having the strict yellows on again. Gaining ground on Bubba Wallace and Carson Hocevar. Through the infield section of the racetrack.
Clear left.
But again, that high line just not good enough. Even when I try to go up there and arc the corner off, I just lose too much time. You have to enter shallow, brake a ton, and kind of keep it pinned down to the bottom of the track to have the fastest lap there if possible. Hocevar getting off the line just a little bit. Honestly, don't think custom setups are going to help me much on the road courses.
Right side.
For one, SVG is just that damn quick on the hard difficulty that I race on. And for two,
Right side.
I don't think anything is going to help me get rear security in the back of the race car. Get a pass between turns 2 and 3. The 23 car of Bubba Wallace.
Left side.
I was scared trying to go to that higher line again. I'm just doing that so I can keep speed without having to hit the car in front of me. Really doing my best to take care of the race car. I just lose so much time doing it. It takes me almost the entire half a lap to a full lap to try to get that time back.
Left side. Clear left. 20 to go. Left side. Clear left. Left side.
Little contact.
Clear left. Right side.
Try to get to his outside in turn 6. Hocevar cuts us off. Pass in turn 7, but it was so shallow that Carson got us back, and so did Bubba Wallace.
Clear. Right side. Stay left.
At least we got back around Bubba pretty quickly.
Right side.
There we go.
Clear right.
Dang it. Just can't get that acceleration.
Clear right. Clear all around.
I'm going to rough him up.
Right side.
I was racing him clean for a while. He's holding me up, and I'm well faster. At some point, you just got to take what you can get. I wasn't too rough with him, but I had to make some contact. It's NASCAR. Felt I was losing way too much time. Joey Logano's in 17th. I noticed Denny Hamlin qualified behind us too. All right, that was our fastest lap of the race. It was a pretty clean lap by way of no traffic directly in front of us either. Just sucks that I have to drift up out of the corners as much as I do.
Side.
Coming from a decent ways back there on Austin Cindric. To make the pass on the front stretch chicane, still put together our fastest lap of the race. Pull away from him, try to catch the other two Penske Fords. Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano all right there too. It's kind of weird, all three of them are consecutive in the running order like they were. The last 3 laps are my 3 fastest laps of the race, so we just keep getting quicker and quicker. Oh, got a little bit of a slip up there in turn 1. I don't care that I have a little bit of a wheel lock up in turn 7, honestly. Still in the 70s, high 70s on a lot of the tire wear. It's like probably Priest, if I had to guess. I'm gonna say either Buescher or Priest. in front of Blaney and Logano, but just knowing the road course prowess of Buescher, I would assume that it was Ryan Preece.
Amazing lap driver.
Oh, even that slip up in turn 1, I still put together my fastest lap. Oh, I picked up a ton from where I was in qualifying. Look at that. I'm only 1.1 seconds off the leaders. Only 1.1. But it's... Or, sorry, point 1. Yeah, I'm only a tenth of a second off. I misread that. They're probably in lap traffic, though. Gives me some decent hope, though, that we actually do have some good long-run speed in this thing. This might be my best, like, road course that isn't a street course, even though it kind of races like a street course. Logano, a little bit offline, trying to chase down his teammate Ryan Blaney. Already 5 seconds ahead of Cindric. Just tailing up out of the front stretch chicane. Only halfway through the stage. Do my best not to do that a ton. Oh, running out of racetrack.
Right side.
I got stuck on Joey Logano. I couldn't get off of him. Wow, that costed us so much time.
Clear right.
I did the same thing with Eric Almirola a couple of times in the Xfinity race when I was trying to make a pass on him, where I make contact side by side like that, and I'm on the inside in turn 7, and I just cannot get off the car for the life of me. It looks like I'm running him all the way up into the wall, but the car just kind of drifts that way even when I'm out of the gas. It's like I can't do anything. Oh, Blaney had a hiccup. Just snuck to the inside of him.
Clear right. Right side.
And we'll capitalize and make the clean pass in turn 1.
All around.
I just got alongside of him with no contact. I don't know what happened to him, but a mistake of some kind for Ryan Blaney. Gonna cost him. That was the cleanest and quickest pass I could have possibly made for position anywhere around this racetrack. So I will take it. Logano not going to be happy after the race. No, he is not. No, he's not going to be his usual smiley, laughy self. And Joey Logano is probably the last guy you want to have pissed off at you, because he's going to wreck you next. Whether it was your fault or not. Yep, tripod edit, welcome to the stream. Connor Zilic at 14. Pretty solid run.
Left side. Clear left. Clear right. Clear left.
Still 12 laps to go yet in the stage.
Left side. Clear left.
Very shallow entry there into turn 3. Just try to hang with him and get him in turn 7. Oh, I lost a lot of time there.
Left side. Clear left.
Oh no, I didn't know Blaney was that close to us.
Clear left.
Dang it, I blew that corner.
Right side. Clear right.
Got him back. Couple of slower lap cars. Cody Ware and Burt Myers, I believe. I caught them both in qualifying.
Left side. Clear left.
I had to go for that. I was aware of how slow some of the cars at the back of the field are going through those corners, and Chris Busch, or I keep saying Chris Buescher, Ryan Preece got caught up in a terrible spot behind him.
Left side. Clear left.
I just gotta hope that I catch Burt Myers in a pretty good spot next. Get the draft off of Myers.
Side.
Pass along the high side. That was a perfect spot. I'm well faster than Connor Zilic, AJ Allmendinger, all that far ahead either. I think I see Ty Dillon in the 10 car between the 87 and the 16.
To go.
Oh, big bounce off the curb.
Left side.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ty Dillon.
Clear. Left side. Clear left. Right side. Clear right.
Oh, little contact. Not as bad as it was with Joey Logano. Pass made on Zilic for 14th.
Right side. Clear right.
That curb forced me way wide. Front of the car isn't showing any damage on our damage indicator despite the hole in the nose visually. Mark Guest, thanks for tuning in. Your Chase Briscoe in the 19. He's probably up inside the top 10. maybe top 5. Look out, Josh Berry.
Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
Definitely did not catch Josh Berry in the greatest spot, but made the pass on him. There is plenty of time still to at least get up to 12th where Alex Bowman and AJ Allmendinger are. AJ just passed him several laps ago. Probably within the last lap or two. That was a bad angle. It's a good angle for passing, but not for the traditional line. You got to be a little bit wider than that. I mean, that would be a monumental historical upset if Connor Zilisch wins the Daytona 500 this year, that's for sure. Well, he made his debut last year, so it wouldn't be... It'd be the debut in his rookie season, I guess, is what you're probably alluding to, but... He did make a handful of starts last year. % damage on the nose. There's a ton of lap traffic up ahead. I definitely think we can finish higher than 12th like I did at Watkins Glen.
Right side.
Quite a ways back. I'm going to miss it.
Stick to the defined racing surface. You broke track limits there.
Yep. All right, come on. Can I go now? I'm stopped. I'm stopped. Let me go. Oh, my God. You stop and then you go. That's the penalty in real life. You don't stop, sit there for 10 seconds and then go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was coming in way too hot. I was going to be able to make the pass. Whoever that lap car was I was trying to get by. I got by him, but then I saw Eric Jones in the way and I kind of went sideways to miss him. And in doing so, I couldn't get corrected back on line. I missed the corner completely. Now I'm like 10 seconds behind Bowman and AJ. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch him now. Hate the penalties in the game too. Yeah, I mean, that's... Like I said, real life, it's stop and go. It's not stop, wait for 10 seconds, then go. They're way too harsh. And they're harsh with how they enforce it. Like, I at least missed the corner. I'm aware of that. Kind of sucks, too, because I missed it trying to get out of the way of Eric Jones. I don't know what happened to Jones. It seemed like he was just standstill right in the middle of the corner. And first one time, got sent back to 7th on the last lap. Yeah, that shouldn't happen.
side.
Whoa, look out, Riley Herbst. Thought he was going to hit me for a second. He just barely had the wherewithal to get out of the way, realizing I was going to try to pass him in turn 2. We did make the clean pass. Oh, almost spun out right there.
Clear all around. Left side.
Whoa, Eric.
Still there.
Easy there, dude.
Clear left. Right side. Clear right. Right side.
EG Clips, welcome to the stream. Don't get the penalty down here.
Clear right. Right
Sorry, Austin, I needed to get back up on the racetrack. Scared I was going to get penalized.
side. Left side. Clear left.
And I missed it.
Right side.
No, I didn't.
Clear right.
I didn't miss it, but I lost a lot of time.
Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Clear left.
Oh, yeah, Bell is in the lead. Somebody caught Van Gisbergen. SVG's won the last 3 road courses we ran. 4, actually. Watkins Glen, he won all but Coda, I believe.
Left side.
Just like real life. Well, it would have only been 3 because we don't have Mexico City in this game.
Left side. Clear all around.
He won the Xfinity race at Watkins Glen also. That's what I was thinking of. That's why I was thinking he had 4.
Right side. Clear right.
Yeah, if I didn't have that penalty, I would definitely would have caught Bowman and Allmendinger by now. Ton of clean traffic back in front of us. Not a bad start, though. Picked up 8 positions from where I qualified in 22nd. I think the tires are holding on well enough for this 25-lap stint. They only got 3 laps to go. Over a minute out of the lead. Still can't wait to get fresh tires back on this thing, though, that's for sure. I'm too far behind to pit and stay on the lead lap, so that's why I didn't try that strategy. An extra 10 seconds of that penalty was costly. I believe in the Xfinity race I would have had, it was like 35 seconds to make a 4-tire pit stop, repair 3 seconds of damage, and get out just in front of the leaders. So 35 seconds is kind of my threshold. But the leaders are quicker here in the Cup race than they are the Xfinity race. So instead of like a minute 30, we've got to be like minute 25. I mean, we're going to have to be 50 seconds, I think, is our threshold to having that strategy pan out for us. My opinion. Yes, Portland is coming to NASCAR 25.
Two to go now.
Tim Irvin, thanks for tuning in.
One more time, buddy. One more time.
Final lap of the stage. We only have until the top 10 cross the start-finish line. If we had the entire lap, maybe there'd be a chance to catch Alex Bowman, but it'd be pretty tough.
Left side. Clear
Held
left.
up now.
Clear left.
Took us a little bit to get by Cody Ware with Justin Haley down on the bottom lane right in front of us.
Right side. Clear right. Left side.
Good grief, it's hard to get by Justin Haley.
Right side. Clear all around.
Who is this, and why are you so slow, Burt Myers?
Clear left. We'll get him, buddy. Stay
There we go. I was waiting for the top 10 to cross the line. I didn't think we were going to have that much of that final lap.
Pit road is open.
All right. Let's get some fresh tires on this thing. We had around 40%. I think we'll be okay there. 2 seconds of damage. We're going to repair that. We're going to top off. No adjustments further to the race car.
Here we come. Pace car's off.
All righty. Bro's like 60 or 50 years old. Oh, Burt Myers? Yeah. He's slow as dirt. He's old as dirt, too, apparently. For Cup Series standards. Uh, all right. Let's get on with it.
Be ready.
I don't like how it's going to restart me in the chicane.
There's the green flag.
Oh, it did not. Thankfully, we were just out of it. And we were on the inside lane, so we can try to attack here into this first turn. Green flag is in the air.
Left side. Clear left.
A lot of contact with Ryan Blaney.
Left side.
Barely kept it off the wall.
Left side.
Oh, Reddick got sideways up ahead.
Clear left. Left side.
Blaney's going to get right back by us, ain't he? Yep. I did lose
Right side.
a position on pit road,
Clear right.
and I just lost a spot to Ryan Priest. Crossed him back over. Get him. There we go.
Left side. Left side.
Well, at least got back by Ryan Blaney. Going to the outside actually worked there. So right back to where we finished the last stage, 14th.
Right side. Clear right. Right side.
Oh, got by Zillich, but Bowman stopped right in front of us. Car's not hurt. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Just gets so log jammed on the first lap or two after a restart. Probably going to jam up here too. That time it was Michael McDowell that kind of caused the accordion. Whenever they're side by side, that tends to cause the ripple effect too. All right, well, since we're in the next round of the playoffs and I don't have to fight for stage points at all here. Our goal is to just be the highest up in the running order we can. Try to set ourselves up for the final stage if possible. So we gun it down to the bottom of the track. Contact with Alex Bowman. Pass made for 12th. I got glued on him, just as I did with Joey Logano early in the race. Christopher Bell still in the lead. After hanging on to win the last stage, Tyler Reddick went wide. Lost a spot to McDowell. That pass was for 10th. Reddick may have been battling, I think, with Chris Buescher for 9th. Reddick actually went wide in turn 7. It's going to be harder to keep up with these guys, especially in the short run, but the long run speed will have the advantage. Picked up 3 positions on the restart from 15th, though. Finished 14th after starting 22nd in that opening 25-lap stage. 25 laps here at stage 2 as well. And that means the final stage is going to be 59 laps, which may be a 2-stopper. At least 1, maybe 2. Definitely going to have to take the fuel run out as far as we possibly can, just in case. It's got to be within 50 seconds of the race leader. That's our goal, 50 seconds within the race leader. We could pit, still be on the lead lap. And then we're going to restart the final stage up at the front of the pack. And at that point, we just hold on for dear life. I know I'm not going to be as quick, but it's to try to get the best finishing position possible. And if not, maybe, just maybe, have a shot at the win. It's a shot. It's not a very good one, but it's a shot. I feel like I'm making very minimal and gradual gains on Reddick, McDowell, and this group of cars just up ahead of us. Inside the back half of the top 10, AJ Allmendinger picked up quite a few spots on the restart. The tires are good. Well, I will say, in a full race, tire wear is definitely going to fall off a ton. the normal amount. We've got a decent amount of separation from such a long race. It really is hard to stay in like the most competitive rhythm possible, knowing that our race for the win begins in the second stage with how we finished off the first stage. Like, it began at the beginning of the race, but this stage is so important because we have to be within 50 seconds of the leaders when we come to pit road for us to short pit and cycle out in front of everybody to begin the next stage. I think so far we're managing that pace very well. Now, when we get into lap traffic, we got to make sure we do better than we did in the first stage so we don't lose even more time. It has been nice. I haven't had to really battle for any position, so I'm able to just kind of click away fast lap times and consistent lap times. Busher, McDowell, Reddick. All in an insanely tight battle, nose to tail right now, 9th, 10th, and 11th. Oh, that was bad. Went offline just by a bit. Fighting for my life right now, just trying to run the best lap time I can. All about lap time to stay within that 50-second range. Josh Balicki, terribly slow.
Clear left.
Through the bus stop.
Right side.
Oh,
Clear right.
God! Just stopped right in front of us. They gave us 5% damage on the nose. We had kept the car clean the entire stage before that. That's the second time we've seen Burt Myers go that slow in the chicane, but that time we hit him. All right, Burt. Oh my gosh, he's so slow. So slow.
Left side.
I was gonna say, I gotta get him right there.
Clear.
Alex Bowman's catching us now. Now Bowman's gonna get stuck behind Myers, have to go to the outside out of turn 7. I lost at least 2 seconds over the last half a lap. Roz, thanks for tuning in. Yes, I'm at Charlotte too on this game, coincidentally, just like you are. Oh, I scrubbed the wall. And the Panthers get a win. Now we shall see. Seahawks going to be tough competition. Oh, we got some smoke up here. Something's happening.
Left side, clear left. Clear right. Left side, clear left.
And pass on Noah Gregson.
Left side.
Right in line behind Josh Berry. Cody Ware.
Clear left. Left side, right side.
Will crisscross outside of Berry, inside of Cody Ware. That worked out really well. Like 4 seconds behind McDowell and Reddick now. I've definitely lost them through lap traffic. Come on. Oh, we got trouble. Somebody's around. Back into traffic. I think Tyler Reddick just crashed.
Left side.
And he's still slow.
Clear left.
Trying to get around him. Go figure he just accelerates further away. Tyler Reddick in the infield section of the racetrack going around between turns 5 and 6.
Right side. Clear right.
Not sure if that was because of the battle that he was having at the time with Michael McDowell or not. I did have to check up a bit because I wasn't sure where he was going to be, and then we were outside of 3 wide.
To go this time.
Ten laps to go in the stage. Still staying within that 50-second range. So far, so good. 38.5 seconds out of the lead. Five seconds of damage that I have
Right side.
because of Burt Myers is going to be very interesting. Tanner Burke, welcome to the stream. Gonna win today's race. I hope so. Not likely, but definitely not the fastest car here.
Clear.
Yeah, it's only 25 laps. Final stage is going to be 59. I will say the repetition really allows you to start clicking together some great lap times over the long haul. Big slip. .39.5 seconds behind Christopher Bell, the leader. Oh, we got some beating and banging going on up here. Herbst, Eric Jones battling for position. Lead lap car, Tyler Reddick right around him. I got to go for it here in the front stretch. You can getting a big run in the draft off of Jones.
Clear left.
Just able to make those passes. That was an extremely well done job. Made the passes, didn't lose too much time getting through there. Continuing to run down Tyler Reddick. Reddick trying to go around the outside of Austin Dillon in the 3. Oh, don't wreck. I had to lift. Get the car back into check again. Maybe pushing a little too hard off the exit of turn 7.
Right side. Clear right.
Outbraking Austin Dillon and Stenhouse. Great job. Didn't miss the corner either. Wade, thanks for tuning in. I'm glad they held their line. Made things a lot easier for me. Turtle pushing us way wide. Thought Green Bay was going to win last night. Derrick Henry had other ideas. Quite literally ran rampant on us. Rampant and rapid. Did it both. Oh, Reddick's going to go around again. It's the second time. This time he's going to go way off course. He has wrecked twice now in this run. I think that time was because of the damage he sustained a little earlier. And that's a free spot. Up to 11th now is Kyle Busch. And what does that do for Tyler Reddick's playoff chances in trying to make it to the round of 8? Is that going to eliminate him? Thanks for an easy pass for us. My favorite driver is Ryan Blaney. In general in NASCAR. Kyle Busch looking for another career win today, looking for his first at the Charlotte Roval. So we have to pit before 2 laps to go in the stage to not get the penalty, and then we also have to stay in the lead lap, obviously, with it.
Left side. Clear left.
Going to be very interesting to see if we can
5 to go this
have this all play out the way we need it to. Hitting the commitment line without a penalty. We'd have to pit not this time by, but the next time by. Really thought I was going to have more speed to kind of run down McDowell, Buescher, and Allmendinger up here, but it has taken quite some time into the stage, and I just can't do it. Even if I somehow caught them and stayed green to the end of the stage, it would only get us to 8th. We'd lose a couple spots on pit road. You know, any shot to get a race win, we're going to have to pit this time by. We're well within our 50-second limit, so without a doubt, we'll be able to stay on the lead lap pitting this time. The only hope is that I'm going to have enough fuel to make it to the end of one more pit stop, which would be middle of stage 3 when everybody else pits. We'd be the first to pit road by a couple laps. That would be the only gamble with this strategy, but when we're already in the next round of the playoffs and have nothing to lose, we might as well try it. Top off on fuel. Here we come. 40 miles per hour is the pit road speed limit. Don't want to speed into the pits. And there we go. Mike G, welcome to the stream. All right, gang. So now we just gotta, I don't know if I can make it on fuel in one stop. I'm really hoping everybody else has to pit twice anyway in the final stage. Repairing the 3 seconds of damage. We should still be on the lead lap. Oh yeah, easily. Easily gonna be on the lead lap here.
Clear right.
At this point, I need to save my tires and coast it to the end of the stage. Save the tires. Save my gas. I'm just going to run it 4th gear the whole way around the track. We just got to run fast enough. Just got to run fast enough to stay on the lead lap to the end of the stage. Might have taken it maybe a little bit too leisurely coming out of the pits. We're in 16th. I only lost a few positions pitting. We were in 11th. Gonna hang on for one more lap.
Left side, clear left.
Christopher Bell's still a decent ways back there.
Left side, clear left.
Got in front of Riley
Left
Herbst
side, clear left.
without having to try too hard. Bell looks like he's trying to get by, I think that might be Austin Cindric or Ryan Blaney, one of the two. Oh, it wasn't Blaney. He's ahead of us. It'd be Cindric. Not running 100% right now. Just trying to make it to the end of the stage. We're going to be able to do so. Just coasting it. Still gonna coast it, take care of the tires.
One more driver, let's go.
We made it to the end of the stage, now we can really coast it. All the way around this racetrack.
Right side, all clear.
Let Herbst and Jones go.
Left side, clear. Right side.
Oh my gosh, I just hit that wall. Hit that wall trying to get out of the way. Little scuff, nothing major. It's going good so far. Good start to the race, I think, for Kyle Busch, all things considered, for what we have for equipment, which is not going to be race-winning speed, but we'll try to have the race-winning strategy. Took my eyes off of the screen there for a bit. Just wait for the top 10 to cross the start-finish line. There we go. End of stage number 2.
Pit road's open this time.
Really want to top off on fuel, but I don't think I'm going to win the race out of the pits if I do it.
You happy with these pit options?
Oh man, should I? Can we go from 16th? I'm going to go splash and go and hope we win the race out of the pits with them taking 4 tires. All right, we did. Good idea. That now we're equal on fuel. Our tires are about 2 laps old, but we weren't pushing 100%. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. Probably the final restart of the race today.
Great job. You got the lead.
And obviously Kyle Busch in the lead, forcing Bell wide. SVG trying to hang on. A lot of contact. Oh, Van Gisbergen's around. Oh my goodness.
Right side.
He did not hold on to it.
Goes out.
And the caution's out behind us.
Pit road's open this time.
Jeez. And we're going to try this again, but unfortunately we're going to be on the outside of row 1 this time. We do have relaxed yellows on. We saw Reddick spin a couple times earlier. Van Gisbergen is out of it.
Coming to the green.
Was a clean race all day.
Be ready.
Gotta be ready and on the go here.
Left side.
Flag back in the air.
Right side.
Oh, cut! Oh, I just spun him.
3 wide.
I checked up because I spun Bell. No, he saved it, actually.
Left side.
Oh my gosh.
Right side.
This is terrible.
Right side.
This is terrible. Look at this. They're,
Clear left.
I didn't even slam into those guys.
Clear right.
I definitely don't have speed to keep up with Chase Elliott. I can tell you that much.
Right side.
I was gonna say, I'm going for it on Ty Gibbs.
Clear right.
I want something of a chance.
Right side. Clear right.
trying to keep up with Chase Elliott. I just don't think it's going to happen. Got by Gibbs back there. At least we were faster than the 71 in the long run. So I'm all right with him being the car behind us. I don't know why I was in second gear going through there. That cost me like a half a second, maybe more. Is pressure really getting to me? Is Chase Elliott going to win at the Roval and get his way into the round of 8? I hope we have one more caution at some point and get one more crack at it again. Because I'm not going to have anywhere near the speed to outright beat Chase Elliott. Man, did we give it our all on that restart trying. There's so much happening there. I was just trying not to wreck or be wrecked. He's going to have a 20-plus second lead on us before we even get into lap traffic. And I guess there's still that chance if we short pit, we can get back to within reasonable range of him, and then we short pit. Maybe we make up enough time on fresh tires when I'm actually pushing hard. And that would be our only way of actually catching him. crazy that we have to be about perfect for what my equipment is allowing me to do around this racetrack just to get this second place finish. Like, I have to continue to hit my marks perfectly for 52 more laps. Coming up on 51 more laps. Execute on and off of pit road. So I was 9.5 seconds into the braking zone of the hairpin. I just want to see where I'm going to be at next lap into the hairpin and see exactly how much slower a lap than the race leader I am right now, because I can't imagine it's much. Got out in the AstroTurf, that was dangerously close to the wall. But I was 1 second slower than Chase Elliott that last lap. 1 second off the pace. I'm scared of Christopher Bell if he gets up here. Considering Bell won the first 2 stages of the race. He's probably the quickest. Elliott's still got to be at least a few laps away from catching any kind of lap traffic. That time I was only 9/10 of a second slower than Elliott. This is the fastest lap of the race I just ran, so I definitely can't run any better than what I'm running right now. In the process of trying to run Chase Elliott back down. Big bounce over the curb. Turtles on both corners of the entrance to that bus stop on the back straightaway. Just pushing as hard as I possibly can. I'm so glad it's Elliott that we're trying to catch here, instead of like a Christopher Bell, because if it was Bell, there would be no chance that we have him trying to win this race. He'd just be way too fast, but he's stuck in traffic, and it's just so hard for the AI to pass here. It's hard for me to pass here at times, too. Elliott's been working through some pretty heavy lap traffic here over the last several laps. Need to stand around 12.5 seconds back. William Byron just got by Christopher Bell recently. A lot more clean air for Chase yet again. Trouble up ahead. Lap car into the fence. Josh Berry.
Clear right. Right side. Clear. Clear right.
Gotta get by these guys quickly.
Clear right.
There he was still smoking after he had went for that spin. Definitely held us up a bit.
Right side. Clear right.
Got by Cody Ware in a really, really good spot. Josh Balicki, Burt Myers going to be next.
Clear left.
I knew I was going to run into him. I didn't care. We're going to win this race. We just got to go balls to the wall this entire final stage. Trying to run down Elliott, the guy who has won here twice in his NASCAR Cup Series career. I mean, I'm determined. We have not won a road course race on NASCAR 25
Right side.
across any series.
You're all clear.
Jeez. I meant to have 8 wheels turn better than 4, but it just sucks that you get glued to cars when you try to make contact at turn 7. Try it or accidentally, however the case, you make contact in turn 7. If you're on the inside, you just get stuck together. And stuck together and pulled towards the wall on the outside of the racetrack. Which sucks because I lost about 2 seconds in that corner alone trying to get by Cody Ware. Any truck races I can do on NASCAR 25? I've got, I think, 3 of them recorded. Oh my gosh. Fishtailing like a you-know-what. I have a few recorded. I'll try to get to editing before I go back to work on Tuesday, so hopefully I can maybe upload them Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or something like that during the week. And then we could start streaming the truck races more often on the channel. They're in backlog. As hard as I've been pushing in this final stage and the couple extra laps I have on these tires, they're getting cooked. Just to ensure we can make it on fuel, I think we gotta get down to 27 laps to go before we can pit, or 28 to go, so when we leave the pits, it's 27 to go. I think that's our magic number for when we're gonna hit pit road. Try to get some time on fresh tires for a short bit in comparison to Chase Elliott.
Clear left.
Interval time's down to 12.5 seconds again. Kyle Busch trying to make the most of this run to the checker. Just got to keep doing our thing. A lot more clean air for Elliott again.
Left side. Clear left.
Scraping the wall.
Left side.
That wasn't helping us.
You're all clear. Clear left.
Some contact with Eric Jones.
Right side. Left side. Stay right.
Fact of the matter is, I am definitely not passing cars efficiently.
Clear left. Right side.
I'm just not getting my cars well at all. Got by Riley Herbst a lot better.
Right side. Right side. Clear right.
Austin Dillon, Justin Haley were side by side in the front stretch chicane. Got in the back of Austin Dillon. Both of them taking the corners well slower than us.
Left side.
Leaning on Stenhouse. With 40 laps to go in this race. We've got to go a little ways yet. I don't think there's any cars between ourselves and Chase Elliott right now, so this is going to be some head-to-head lap times around this racetrack for at least a few laps. It's good that we've got a lot of clean air in front of us now. Picked up a few tenths in the bus stop on that backstretch. I practically missed that corner. Fine line of pushing too hard, and that was a little too hard. By the way, Christopher Bell's up to third. He's going to have a very real shot of running us down. I've made more mistakes in this final stage than the first two stages combined on drivability with this race car, but it's just a matter of pushing too hard, knowing that any shot we have at the win is at stake here. And I can just feel it slowly slipping away from me, but there's still enough laps left in this race that I just don't want to believe that that's true. Jackson Robinson, thanks for tuning in. There we go. Last half a lap, we've gotten back in a rhythm again. Got to keep it that way. Elliott's catching some lap cars here and there again. I mean, even this deep into the run, Chase Elliott still quicker per lap than us. Elliott was 2/10 faster than us the last lap. Only shot we were going to have to win is if I had the lead on the restart. And then I was just able to play a little bit of defense. A lot of defense for a 59 lap final stage. One car got by us, and that's all it took for the race win side of things. Bell got put back a lot deeper in traffic, which also helped us. Now that Bell is out of that traffic, he is starting to reel us in. Big hit off the turtle. Tires have more than slipped away from us. One caution definitely helped everybody to try to make it on fuel all the way to the end of the race. Elliott was 17 seconds at most during this run ahead of Kyle Busch. The Turtles at this point, they're just throwing the car every which way. It's hard to get it pointed back in the right direction, especially without overcorrecting with how much it's really slipping and sliding around. And you you have to hit the curbs in the Turtles. You don't have to hit the Turtles themselves in the chicanes. That's what I meant to say, but kind of got to be on that curb to make the optimal lap time. Oh boy, Cole Custer is around. Right in front of us. Is that going to bring out a caution? I really wish it was going to, but it did not. Had to bounce it off the wall just to get by him. That cost us a little bit of time. Doesn't seem like it costed Christopher Bell any. Seen 3 drivers go for a spin today now. Reddick, Berry, and Custer. I wish Chase Elliott would go for a spin. That'd be awesome. Oh, Burt Myers. I was so offline because of Burt Myers. Oh, and Bell just slammed it in there. Just about wrecked us while I was hooked on the 50. Myers threw my corner all off with how slow he was, and then Christopher Bell finished us off. He wasn't wasting time. And Bell's up to second. That's 3 times now I've caught Myers doing that.
Left side. You're all clear.
Try to get by Noah Gregson. I'm getting held up by Gregson.
Right side. All clear.
Little over-under move.
Left side.
Look out for Denny Hamlin. Oh, Bell's around.
Right side.
Oh my goodness. Come up, it's Christopher Bell's around. That's what he gets for sandwiching us. God, I need a caution in the worst way. Give us a chance. Oh, our car's killed. I think our car's killed when Bell sandwiched us between ourselves and Burt Myers.
Right side. Stay left. Clear left.
I didn't realize how much damage I had after that contact with Myers in the front stretch chicane. I mean, the car doesn't feel that slow, relatively speaking, but now that it understands to me why I can't get the car to turn anymore. Oh my gosh. Sliding in first gear, contact with Bell. Yeah, the car's slow now. Yeah, Bell's faster than us, but the big oval sections of the racetrack, this car is just killed.
Back it down.
Bell's pitting. Bell's pitting. Hitting this early, Christopher Bell's definitely not going to make it on field to the end. I wouldn't think so. So I'm not worried about him in a potential battle for second anymore. Marcus. Yeah, I'm sorry about your guy, Marcus. But he gave me a ton of damage, so the fact he spun immediately afterwards, it was kind of gratifying.
Left side. Clear left.
At least I didn't do anything to spin him.
Clear.
He just overcooked in the bust out. I mean, we've seen 4 cars crash now today. 2 playoff drivers, Bell and Reddick. I think Bell's going to have plenty of points to make it into the next round anyway.
Right side. Clear right.
I don't know about Reddick, though. Especially considering he was in 11th when he crashed earlier anyway. I'm going to have to repair this damage. I know it's going to be costly because of how long I'm going to be on pit road for, but it's got to be done.
Slow down. Left side. Clear left.
Sideways, trying to stand back on the gas, getting by LaJoy. There's a lot of cars on pit road. How much time am I losing to Chase Elliott now? 24 seconds back. All the damage that's been had to this number 8 Chevrolet. And Chase Elliott is not pitted yet. We're going to stay on one more lap. And again, when we pit, we're going to repair damage. I think Chase Elliott is in the pits right now. I think we stretch this into a fuel mileage race. We may have something of a chance. I don't know if I actually led that lap at the line or not. May end up leading the following lap, who knows. A lot of traffic in front of me. I'm glad I'm pitting this time.
You're low on fuel. Right side. Right side. Clear right.
How did I contact with Carson Hosevard? Not that far out ahead of Chase Elliott.
Right side. All right, bring it in and pit this time. Clear
Coming
right.
in way too hot. It's close. I almost missed the corner.
Clear, all clear. All right, let us
Over
know
the
when
mountain
to
and
go.
through the woods. To grandmother's house we go. We only have 6 seconds of damage. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be.
Back it down.
Scared it was going to be a lot more.
Car ahead is pitting. Clear right. We just lost the lead.
All right. Lost the lead to Elliott coming into the pits. 6 seconds of damage. We'll try to repair it. Make it as quick of a stop as we can. Pausing it for a quick second. I'm checking my fantasy team. I'm in the championship this weekend. Want to see how things are looking. I had Derrick Henry on my team last night, so I wasn't too upset about my Packers not being able to stop him as much. Oh gosh, this is not good. I'm already in danger. Gonna pause it for a quick sec. I'm already in danger. I'm barely in the lead. It is third quarter in a lot of the games that are currently being played. Well, I told myself after the 1 o'clock games I want to be within 20 to 30 points to have a shot. And I think at least there's an opportunity for that to potentially happen. The Patriots are up 35-3 over the Jets. What the heck? Oh my goodness. All right, well, I'll keep that on me. Back to the action.
Left side. Clear
Coming out of the pits in 5th. Chase Briscoe right in front of us, but we do have 4 fresh tires now. Nice to have 4 fresh Goodyears on this thing. This could turn into a fuel mileage race at the end. So I'm not giving up hope that we can finish as high as 2nd. I lost a ton of time in the pits. I had 6 seconds of damage, but why am I so far behind Christopher Bell? I mean, I guess he had fresher tires for a while, but I wouldn't think that he should be 17. Well, you know what, though? I'm not worried because I know for a fact Bell's going to have to pit before the end of the race. So we're definitely going to beat Christopher Bell. And Byron might have an issue, or he's on pit road right now. So that might have been why we cycled back. Maybe Briscoe has it. Yep, Briscoe's coming in now.
Right side.
Out in the turf.
Clear all around.
Trying to set up Cole Custer. Was very slow in front of Daniel Suarez.
Right side. Clear right. Left side.
Bell's got enough speed. I wonder if he can actually run down Elliott.
Left side.
There's Byron.
Clear left.
Third place car right in front of us. Byron caught behind Hocevar.
Left side.
Saw some fire out of the exhaust of the 42. Tried to get by Hocevar on the outside. That didn't work.
Left side. Clear left.
Really want to get by this 77 car. I could be racing the 24 for the win.
Left side. 3 wide.
Got by Hocevar with a clean pass on the front stretch chicane. A little slow getting back to second gear out of it, though, after making that pass. We try to run down the 24 car of William Byron. We're going to need a lot of help to get that 24 with the lap traffic that is going to be had throughout the rest of this run. Because I think Byron's got just as good of a shot of making it on fuel as us, if not a better shot. Probably a better shot because he pitted a lap or two after us. Yeah, fuel mileage race here at the Roval. We're in 4th. This could be our first road course top 5 of the season. I thought I cut the corner there. Game didn't give me the penalty, though. I don't know who Byron's stuck behind, but that's helping us. Somebody who was trying to pit. I was really hoping they were going to park it right in front of him into this front stretch chicane. He was still slow getting through all of it, though. But now there's no lap traffic anywhere around the 8 and the 24 for some time. I'm all over the place right now. I'm pushing way too hard. These first couple laps coming out of the pits have not been clean. I have fresh tires, so it's simply me overdriving it. It's like I see Byron in front of me and I know he's faster, and I'm just doing whatever I can with my car to try to overcome that speed. Bell's only 10 seconds behind Chase Elliott already. But again, Bell is for sure going to have to pit before the end of the race. The only other thing is, though, if Bell ends up being more than 35 seconds ahead of us, that's about how long it takes to complete a pit stop. I'd say for the AI, it's probably going to be closer to 25 to 30 seconds. But we've got to be within 25 to 30 seconds of the lead Elliott if he pits. And obviously, if he were to take tires on top of that, that would be the full 25 to 30 seconds. If he goes fuel only, we're not going to make up enough time, both on track and while he's in the pits, to beat him. Byron, we're probably going to have to beat outright. And Bell is definitely going to have to pit for tires. Riley Herbst. Byron did a really swell job getting by him quickly. It's amazing that these lap cars really came out of nowhere, too. Our interval to Elliott's still right around that 35-second mark.
Right side.
Trouble in front of us. Who is it? Is it Byron? Oh, I thought he was spinning. I think he had contact with Ty Dillon into the bus stop, but I don't think he actually spun because he's obviously still out ahead of us by a few seconds. I thought he spun. My eyes were lighting up there for a second. Welcome back, Marcus.
Left side. Clear left.
Michael McDowell. Tyler Reddick. Reddick trying to come back from the stage 2 spin. Costing him any sort of a shot to get stage points, but he is back into the race itself. I think that the Xfinity race was 67 laps. I mean, this thing is taking forever. That was like an hour and a half. That curb couldn't have shot me more sideways and up the racetrack through turn 3.
Right side.
Out of line on the 47 of Stenhouse. Got a clean pass made. 7 seconds already behind Byron. He's absolutely pulling us. Almost 17 seconds behind Elliott. Got to within 10 seconds. Now it's kind of parked at that 10-second deficit.
Left side.
I'm not wasting any time trying to get by Burt Myers. I've been stuck behind him too many times today. Part of the reason why I had all that damage I had to repair, that cost us an extra 6 seconds on pit road, which could be massive if Chase Elliott had to pit and pit for tires, because at 30 to 35 second threshold, I mean, we are just outside of that.
Left side. Clear left here.
Big dive bomb underneath the Brad Keselowski.
Clear right.
This was the fastest way to get by him in turn. Well, it was the fastest way to get by him, but not keep our lap time because of the contact. Especially if the car wanting to drift up that racetrack like it's done so many times, making contact like that in turn 7. 20 laps left, this time by about 4 laps to the good on fuel right now.
Right side. Left side. Clear left.
Pass made on Austin Dillon. That's a really good spot of the racetrack to try to make a pass, so that way when you get into turn 7, they can just kind of sit behind you, especially if they're a lap car. They're definitely not going to be able to pull alongside as long as you cut the bottom off quick enough, no matter how slow you take the corner. You get forced a little offline or not. Five seconds ahead of Michael McDowell in the 71 car, and a second behind him is Reddick, the 6th place car. McDowell 5th. Bencham and Cody Ware right in front of Justin Haley.
Clear left. Clear left here. Left side.
Sorry, Balicki in the 66.
Left side. Clear. Left side.
Big bounce off the turtle. Oh, Justin Haley went around. Had a little contact with him, but I think Cody Ware kind of helped finish him off. I backed up McDowell, Reddick, and all those cars back behind us. But we do stay green here at the Roval. It didn't affect the race and how this is going to play out in any way.
Left side. Clear left.
Clean pass on Zane Smith. Through that turn 6. Just over 30 seconds off of Bell. I mean, we're getting to that point where even if Bell pits, he may still be out in front of us. I hope we catch one more caution. If we caught one more yellow, which the only yellow we've had so far today that wasn't for a stage break was on a restart where there was a wreck. So if the field's spaced out, I'd be shocked, because we've seen a handful of spins today from the AI wrecking on their own, even without contact, and they didn't result in any cautions. I don't even think we've seen the last one either. Slidey. Turn 5.
Right side. Clear right.
Contact with Josh Berry. My car's been cleaning up during this run.
Side.
Outside of those first few laps after exiting pit road, I'd say I've done a much better job of trying to save my tires just a little bit more compared to what I did earlier. After cutting the front stretch chicane 4 times in the Xfinity race, in fact, I haven't done that once in this Cup race. Pretty impressive through 94 laps in what was a 67-lap Xfinity event. But doing that race just the other day, I think, has really helped. And all in all, has created a much better performance for Kyle Busch in this race, even though I think my car was better in the Xfinity Series than what it is here in Cup. It's just my driving has been much better. There's probably a little bit more mechanical grip with these Cup cars, I'm sure, on the road courses, even in this game, which could maybe aid to the driving style just a little bit more. But it's been pretty good. We'll leave 15 laps to go this time by. Still barely to the good on fuel. So glad that I topped off during the stage break and still won the race out of the pits instead of staying out entirely, because I would be 2 to 3 laps shorter than what I am right now on gas, and we really pushed that first run out as far as we could. Not think I was going to give up 42 seconds to Chase Elliott when he first got out to the lead at the beginning of the stage, but here we are. That's over the course of just over 40 laps, which makes sense when he's about a second faster a lap when he has some clean air on his nose. So the plan is to run the Las Vegas race for the Cup Series tomorrow on the channel. We finished second in the Xfinity race yesterday. But we'll run the Vegas Cup race tomorrow, which will be the opener of the round of 8. We'll see if we can get Kyle Busch into the championship 4. Contact with Cole Custer. Gained a little bit of time on Chase Elliott here recently. Went from about 42 seconds off the lead to 38 and a half. Really hoping he loses even more time than that. Oh, Burt Myers.
3 wide. Clear left.
Burt Myers and Bubba Wallace
Clear right.
cramming it between them when there was no room to do so.
Right side.
That got me out of shape through turn 1. I did damage the nose with that contact. I kind of figured I was going to. I didn't have time to check up, so I was just committed to staying into where I was and making the contact I did. Already costing me enough time. Twelve to go. Christopher Bell, by the way, only 4.5 seconds out of the lead on Elliott. We do know Bell's going to have to pit before the end of the race, but I'm not sure about the 9 or the 24, as well as ourselves in this fuel mileage race at the Roval. I don't even want to think about trying to save fuel right now because we got to get to within that 30 to 35 second threshold if we're even going to have a shot to cycle in front of these guys if they pit.
Left side.
We're 12 seconds off of Byron, who's the most likely of the 4 of us in the top 4 to make it on fuel. Bell spun on his own, which kind of cost us 2 stages. He spun from second place on his own before the pit stops that we had. That kind of forced him into having to pit a few laps earlier than everybody else.
Left side. Clear. Right side. You're all clear. Right side.
All over Joey Logano.
Clear right. Right side. Clear
Still
right.
am. Roughing him up, trying to make the contact to get by as he was way too slow through the front stretch chicane. Even though I'm much faster than Cindric, Cindric still took that set of corners way faster.
Left side. Clear left.
Got a clean pass on Cindric at least through turn 6. Trying not to overcook turn 7 too much and allow for Cindric to get underneath us. That did not happen. A little bit of time lost getting by the 2 and the 22. Back to 38.5 seconds out of the lead again. Lost the second through the infield section of the racetrack. 10 laps to go this time by, and we'll be at lap 100. Kyle Busch looks for his first road course top 5 of the season. We're like 15 seconds ahead of Michael McDowell now.
Left side. Clear left.
All past Riley Herbst.
Clear right.
Tough spot to try to make that corner that deep dive in to get by the 35, but we were able to do so. We're just to the good on fuel still, by our calculations.
Left side. Clear left.
At least a lap to the good. Still 12 seconds or so behind Byron. 39 out of the lead on Elliott. Bell's 6 seconds off the lead on Chase Elliott as well.
Keep it on the track now.
Oh, it gave me a penalty for that? Oh my gosh, the curb knocked me a little sideways. I didn't, it was a weird spot
Clear left.
because I didn't miss the corner
Clear.
on entry like you would usually have to serve that penalty. So I thought I had already kind of made it through. I mean, knowing this game, it doesn't surprise me, I guess, but
Left side. Clear.
I thought I made it through enough of the turn. I obviously hadn't been on that paint all race. I hadn't gotten that sideways in that facet till now, and guess it was enough. Now we're 20 seconds behind Byron. It was 12. 8-second penalty. Second shortcut penalty of the race. Both in the same area.
Right side. Clear right. Right side. All clear.
Contact on Logano, couldn't get off of him.
Right side.
Don't care that I'm roughing up Noah Gregson. Racing clean has gone out the window. Pretty much this entire final run since we left the pits.
Left side. Clear left. Right side.
Oh wow, that was a clean pass through turn 2.
Left side. Clear left.
I'm surprised I was able to actually make that happen. It's a clean one right there also. So now I'm making my most efficient passes on lap cars, and it took until lap 102 of 109. Getting through traffic quickly again. Christopher Bell is finally on pit road. If I had not had that penalty in the bus stop 2 laps ago, I think we'd have a shot of cycling ahead of Bell. But I don't think that that's going to be the case now anymore. And this road course really doesn't aid to pitting and losing positions as much as other road courses, because it's kind of a shortcut via the rest of the racetrack for when you do come to pit road. He could go fuel only instead of with tires, which I believe is what he did. I think it was a fuel only stop for Bell, because he's still 3 seconds ahead of Byron, so he has already pitted and he holds on to second.
Left side. Left side. Clear left. Left side.
At this point, we just run clean laps. Even if Byron pitted for fuel only, we're not going to catch him. Knowing that Bell took fuel only and he was the first to pit, that Elliott, Byron, if they had to pit also, would be fuel only. We have to hope that we don't pit because there's a close enough gap to Reddick and McDowell behind us. They would catch us. They're both within about 10 seconds now. Right at our number on fuel. Byron can still race the 20 if there's enough lap traffic that holds the 20 of Bell back, and you don't know how much damage he might have as well from that spin. It might have just been a lazy spin and he doesn't have much damage at all. But if he did, let's see how it plays out. 6 laps to go. We're going to be on fumes, but I still think we're right on our number to make it to the end. Well, maybe we can win here in the career mode sometime. We still got the Truck Series Championship mode, too. And 6th in Xfinity. If we make it on fuel to the end, it's going to be a 4th in the Cup Series. It's not too bad. It's one of my better road courses.
Right side.
And from a little ways back to get by Denny Hamlin into the bus stop. Clean pass. Look to drive away from the 11. He's sitting in 25th. Not a great run for him. If I remember correctly, though, I think he won at New Hampshire. And is in the next round of the playoffs anyway.
5 to go now.
Hamlin and Byron have been so quick. I really don't want them to make the championship 4. So other than the road courses for Hamlin, he's been quick everywhere. Talladega in the round of 8 can be enough of a wild card that maybe there is a shot that one, if not both of those guys could miss. The problem really lies in where is everything else going to shape up in that Dega race. And obviously the other 2 races of the round, Martinsville and Las Vegas. Elliott hasn't pit yet. 23.5 seconds ahead of Bell. He had about a 6-second advantage on him when Bell had pit anyway.
Left side.
Austin Dillon so slow on the racetrack. So is Daniel Suarez as Chris Buescher gets by him. Just evading cars at this point, trying not to wreck and throw away our 4th place run.
Left side.
Some more lap cars pitting as we get by the 99 of Suarez.
Left side. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Leaders on pit road.
Leaders pitting this time. Chase Elliott coming to 4 laps to go. Actually coming to 3 laps to go is going to be shy. About a 22-second lead over Christopher Bell.
Right side. All clear.
Again, we're not going to be able to catch him. Bell is just under. Still waiting on it. It looks like Bell's 3 seconds out of the lead, less than that now.
Left side, clear left.
Bell's 2.6 seconds out of the lead. They'll be coming up on 2 laps to go this time by.
Clear left. Left side. All right, bring it in and hit this time. Clear left.
Caution comes out. We're going to have to be forced to pit because I don't think we have enough fuel for overtime. But again, with it being a road course, I don't expect there to be any cautions anyway.
Left side. Clear left.
Which is why we're planning on just trying to stretch this anyway.
Right side. Clear right.
Going out of line, going to get by Josh Berry. I think we're going to be a little bit short. We were pacing well for a while.
Back it down.
Good thing I'm not nervous. Good. I'm so thankful we won at Kansas because I didn't get any stage points today. I could have had a shot to finish as high as 8th in stage 2 had I not short pitted to try to leapfrog the field, but even still. Oh man, we're like an entire lap short. At this point, I think we just got to coast it and hope we make it because we're 20 seconds ahead of Briscoe.
Try to save some fuel if you can.
Yeah, I'm saving fuel now. Hopefully it's not too late. I got 20 seconds back to chase Briscoe. White flag in the air, 1 lap to go this time by for Elliott. The lead is down to 1.5 seconds between Elliott and Bell. Elliott might need to win this race to make it to the championship 4. Or sorry, not the championship. Well, obviously the championship 4 too, but
Try to save some fuel.
the round of 8 at the very least. Kyle Busch has just kind of been coasting it. And even in doing so, still keeping that 20-second gap back to chase Briscoe. So we'll be coming to our final lap this time by.
Bring it in, hit this time.
White flag in the air for us. Estimated fuel's at 0.
If you can, save us some fuel.
Still got full power. Bell is now within just a couple tenths of a second of Chase Elliott.
Right side.
It's going to be a nail-biter between the 20 and the 9 coming down the stretch. Can Bell come from a spin in this final stage and still win? They're just coming out of the bus stop.
Clear left.
I'm more focused on their battle. I'm kind of missing my corners right now. I'm not in a battle for anything. Still at full power on fuel. Into the front stretch chicane for the final time. And now we're finally sputtering on fuel as we enter the bus stop. Chase Elliott does hold on to win by about 0.6 of a second over Christopher Bell. And we were sputtering just before the braking zone of the bus stop on the back straightaway. We had a 20-second gap at the start of the lap over Briscoe, obviously losing some time here. But as long as we've got power coming out of the front stretch chicane, we've got a huge gap. It's sputtering still, but we're going to hold on for 4th. So we made it on fuel, and we did end up with a 4th place run. Chase Elliott made it on fuel and was able to hold off Christopher Bell en route to the victory. And so Chase Elliott, 2 hours, 37 minutes, 17 seconds total time on this race, gets the race win. William Byron in third, Kyle Busch fourth, our best road course finish of the season. Chase Elliott in fifth, Chris Buescher sixth, Tyler Reddick seventh, Michael McDowell eighth, Ty Gibbs ninth, and Shane Van Gisbergen with that spin on the restart finishes in 10th. Comes out the top 10. The reason for the caution, in fact, early in stage 3 on the beginning restart there. 12 cars finished on the lead lap in today's event. We'll take a look and see who is all in the round of 8. I'll take a fourth in our first Cup race on NASCAR 25 ever at the Roval. So let's go to the standing side of things here. And Elliott, obviously, with the win, advanced to the next round. Reddick had that spin earlier in the round. I don't know if that's what kept him out or not with Elliott winning. But either way, the spin probably didn't help Tyler Reddick. Reddick, Buescher, Bowman, and Logano all eliminated from the round of 12. So in the round of 8, it's going to be Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, and Chase Briscoe. Larson's still winless on the season. Elliott gets his first win of the year to lock himself up into the next round. Only Briscoe and Larson have not won a race this year of the round of 8. We have 10 wins, which means we have 73 total in the career for Kyle Busch. So to break Dale Earnhardt, we got to win the final 4 races. And to tie him, we got to win 3 of the last 4 to tie Dale Earnhardt Sr. on the all-time wins list. Most importantly, here as well, try to get to the championship 4. We're going to have a 43-point cushion over Bell and Blaney. So 43 points to the good when we start the final round. I think we're plus 40 in the Xfinity Series when we started, and we're plus 48 after Vegas. So we'll see what Vegas can do for us. Hopefully it's something that's really good, because all these guys are probably going to run top 10 everywhere we go. And I would imagine that at least 5 of them are probably going to run top 5 everywhere we go. So we're probably going to have to finish top 5 in the stages if we don't get wins. So we finished second in the Vegas Xfinity race. We'll see if the Cup race will be any better. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good rest of your afternoon. Catch you next time.